Considered as freedom or slavery, and in proportion to the magnitude of the subject, ought to be the freedom of the debate. I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided, and that
Hi.
Hello everyone. Welcome
Hello,
to Canada A versus Chile in winners semifinals here. I'm Creep, you're joined by Keys. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. The other semifinal has already happened. France won, so the winner of this one will be facing Team France A.
Ooh.
And I'm very excited to find out who that is gonna be.
Yeah, this has high stakes on the line here, right? This guarantees you a spot in grand finals and sends you to top 3 here. So
Yeah.
very high stakes for both teams here.
So, and the loser of this will be facing... Where's
Canada
the
B. Loser of this
Yeah,
place, Canada B.
Oh, okay. So if Canada loses, Canada A versus Canada B again.
Yeah, again, heard a second time. And I honestly don't know how that goes.
Crazy.
I actually think Canada B has a better chance.
Yeah,
genuinely.
Like because it's higher SR, so like
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's more comfortable. And we have a video warm up. Again. Wait, this is a 1 key warm up.
okay. Dude, that's crazy.
Media 1 key warm up. This has got to be Canada's warm up. There's no way this is Canada's warm up.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Canada's warm up because wait, let me look in the MP. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Canada's warm up. Aaron put it on. Dude, what the fuck?
Kyoshin's is at 92%. It's the only one above 80%, and is at 90%.
I mean, I think, I'm not sure, but I think Aplearon is still at the full combo, but I have no clue. I can't...
Combo doesn't mean anything in Mania, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Kyoshin's
I don't know.
is 720 is ranked 723 in Taiko.
Wow. Well, that
Good to
makes
know.
some sense. Like, one key mania is basically the same as Taiko, right? Just Taiko's
Kind of.
2 keys, right? Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I don't
Yeah, I
play
think
Taiko.
like Taiko is just like if it's a blue ball incoming, you gotta like press X or V, I think, and if it's a red one, you have Y or V, I think. So like Taiko's 2 keys, and
Yeah.
Mania 1 key is pretty similar. So
It is a bit
that
different,
explains.
but
That
it's
explains. Yeah.
kind of the thing, yeah.
Explains why Kayashinx is the only one doing remotely fine on this map.
250k, what?
Yeah.
I mean, Impure at 180k. Not too bad. Weisemar also at 200k.
Yeah.
But Kyoshin's 300k now. Not much to say here, just warm up. As per
Yeah.
usual.
It's okay. And Kayashin's actually the only one above 300k, everyone else with a D rank.
Oh my god. Absolute dinema.
And Aplearon actually forgot to put on no fail, so he failed.
Oops.
Same for Ronima. Oh wait, but Impure Connect didn't put on no fail and he passed it. So that's a dub.
Go. Does Impure play any other modes? Doesn't look like it.
I don't...
Has
think
been
so.
playing Mania like for the last month.
So he has some Taiko plays. Like just 1 hour on Taiko.
Heck yeah, this 35 PP top play, let's go. From Impure.
Okay, I gotta close my window real quick.
Okay, we're getting another Mania warm up.
Yo lo puedo decir en cualquier momento. Debes estar muy atento. Bailarás siempre tan contento y congelado. Cuida bien de tu equilibrio. No te vayas tú de lado.
Song kinda sounds like a banger.
Tu sitio.
So,
Cuando oigas congelado.
Yeah, it's like a little swingy, so I mean, like I have no idea how Mania is mapped,
Yeah.
so but we'll find out.
Yo lo puedo decir en cualquier momento. Debes estar muy atento.
okay, this time it's 4 keys. Or is it 2 keys or 4 keys? I don't know. Is it just the 2 like pink marked ones, or is it... Okay, now it's 4 keys.
No te quiero ni decir lo que tengo preparado. Es un juego divertido y se llama congelado. Cuando diga esa palabra, tú te tienes que parar. Si te mueves solo un poco,
And this time it looks like the players are more comfortable.
puedo decir en cualquier momento.
Yeah,
debes
like-
estar muy atento.
I also have no clue about the star rating in Mania, Taiko, and Catch. Like, I have no idea if this is hard or easy.
Yeah, this is 3.2 stars. I
Okay.
have a 3.2 star 4 key map. Yeah, with no idea what the difficulty is. But you can see that, oh, Imperial's playing with Hidden Comfort, obviously. Kyoshin has a low SV, at least compared to everyone else. I think everyone else is like default or something.
Okay, the 1 key map was 4 stars, so that kind of explains maybe why they didn't do good on the 1 key, but doing fine on the 4 key.
The score is just flip-flopping.
Yeah.
Felicito a todo el mundo que se quede congelado. Congelado.
Oh my god,
No.
Chile at the last moment. Wait, that was actually close. That was actually a really close
Yeah.
one.
There were two S ranks on Chile. Interesting.
Ranimar actually highest combo. What? That's actually crazy. I never knew that Ronnie played Mania.
Yeah, me neither.
Now I'm curious. He doesn't have a
He's-
rank.
No, he has.
I mean, it's 136k. That's basically nothing.
Yeah, okay. I'm not familiar with the.
But anyways, into the roles.
He kinda decayed.
What? Highest roll is a 5?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's peak.
Oh, that's Ack. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, who won the roll? Well, how much? Wait, so Shaomat rolled their Ack. So who? What did Aaron roll?
No, Aaron rolled 5, no?
No,
Like, yeah.
Manrock rolled a 5. So Aaron definitely rolled above a 5.
Okay. Wait, what?
Because
Okay.
it's Canada's option here.
Yeah. It's Canada's option. So
Okay, we're
Aaron
getting
definitely
confirmation
was
from the
there.
ref that Aaron rolled a 93.
Okay. What the fuck? Not overkill whatsoever.
We're choosing to protect first, ban first, pick second, and DT3 protect. They're gonna be the DT finger control.
And that's no mod 5 protect from Chile.
Very interesting. What do you make of the Nomad 5? Because personally, I generally don't know how.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I think when playing it, I don't know, it's pretty tough to egg, but it's easily comboable, so if you can egg it, then, or like if you have 3 players who can egg that, then it's an easy pick, I think.
I did play it in a different tournament, an earlier tournament, beginners friendly tournament. PFT shoutout, that was like 6 months ago, and I managed to get the act down, but then I can't combo it afterwards. But okay, now I'm looking at stats, it does make sense. This is a polyrhythm Nomad 5, Chile got number 2 in qualifiers, which is also
okay,
a polyrhythm.
yeah.
Yep. So that definitely does make sense. Only was second to France, who
Okay.
got 2.7, Chile got 2.2 million.
Okay.
ganado.
And it's
Canada
Chile
also
with the
put up a
first
decent
place.
score on that. A 1.9 million
Que se quede
score.
congelado. Felicito a todo el mundo que se quede congelado.
Now it's first place for
Felicito a todo
Chile.
el mundo que se quede congelado.
Yeah, Nova 2 banned from Canada and Hidden 3 from Chile. So a little
As
bit of
expected,
a swing
Canada-
alt discomfort from
yeah,
Chile. That's
Canada
fine. It's hidden.
Canada's also a hidden team, so that kind of makes sense. Or like they're strong on hidden, I would say.
Es un juego divertido y se
Not
llama
specifically a hidden
congelado.
team, maybe, but just strong
Cuando
on
diga
hidden.
esa palabra, tú te tienes que
I mean,
parar.
they're seed 1, so of course they're strong on mostly everything.
Te tendrás que retirar. Yo lo puedo decir en cualquier momento. Debes estar muy atento. Bailarás siempre tan contento y congelado.
Chile has yet
Cuida
to
bien de tu
pick.
equilibrio. No te vayas tú de lado. Y asegúrate en tu sitio. Cuando oigas congelado. Ay, 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 ay. Yo lo puedo decir en cualquier momento. Debes estar muy atento. Bailarás siempre tan contento. Y prepárate ya. Yo me
Okay,
quedo solo
there's
un poco.
still not been a pick from
El
Chile.
que ha ganado. Felicito a todo el mundo. Este juego se ha acabado. Yo me quedo solo un poco. El que
And now
llegue
they
ha
picked
ganado.
3-1.
Felicito a todo el mundo.
Fremont
Which
won.
is kind of a coin toss map, in my opinion. Pretty aim heavy with a few alt patterns, but nothing that you can really trip up on. It's just consistency, but it's 4 minutes 15, so you really have to be consistent to actually get a really good score here.
Alright, we're gonna be seeing Fremont rosters first here. Wondering what the lineups are gonna be.
Right now, Aiki, Data, and Impure in the lobby for Canada, and Koishings, Manuak, and Umitas for Chile.
Yeah, just based on previous results, I think we're probably gonna see Manuak on the Hard Rock, Yoshin's on the Hidden, Umitas gonna be modding here,
Okay.
and
Data tells Aiki that they need a hard
oh,
rock.
okay.
Okay.
I think it's Ike Hard Rock and Data Hidden.
Yeah, I think so too. And we're going to the map. And okay, we have hidden hard rock on Aiki and 2 hiddens on Canada.
Oh.
Besides that, that's a crazy overmod from Canada. But I think that's actually not that unreasonable. I like that from Canada.
Okay, well,
Okay.
good start. Very good start. Ike disconnected.
And we kind of need an award from the ref, maybe.
Okay, there's the
Okay, yeah.
abort.
That's the
Well,
award.
Canada has already used their one and only abort at the very beginning of the match. That's not what you want to have happen. I would like to say I've never done that before, but I have.
But Aiki is back, so
You know, it does happen. Like the way that I accidentally left the match was I was trying to move my mouse out of the way, and because
Yeah.
I have like the mouse buttons on the side to like
that
go
happened
with
to me
page
too.
For the page back, I actually knocked one to page back. It just
Yeah.
exited me out to the main menu.
Yeah, I can relate to that so much. Like, that happened to me in some quads, I think. Wow. Yeah, happened in CBT quads for me, I think, on normal one.
Ouch. Oh no. Were you able to
but
replay it at the end, or?
We got an abort.
You-
No, we just got an insta abort because it happened like instantly, so they just aborted
Okay,
instantly.
okay. I see, I see. It's still gonna be same lineups, obviously. Can't
Yeah.
change player lineups.
And of course, you also can't change the mod lineups. Okay, that's very interesting. I can relate to the hidden overmod. I think that's fine because the map is very playable on hidden. But the hidden hard rock is throwing me off a bit. I think only hard rock would have been a bit better, maybe.
Yeah, it depends if the hidden is a comfort mod or not. Knowing Aiki, I don't think this is necessarily comfort mod. Data fighting the first miss early on.
Yeah. First break from Canada. But they have the mod advantage. So it's not that big of a deal. Assuming they all keep on. And we actually have a pretty good egg, I'd say, on Manrock. On the hard rock.
Yeah, 92 is very good on this map, especially at OD10 here.
And
The
it's
aim
still
starts to
rising.
become very difficult.
No, this. No, this. But that's another break. But now from Chile, and Data is on a pretty good recovery combo. So,
It's 1-1
yeah.
in the breaks, but Chile has a pretty big AC lead. 6% over Aiki, Ekno, versus Manuok. But Aiki does have to hit Hard Rock. Data 92% versus Ubitas is 99 still. So it's gonna
On the
be
no mod, of course.
pretty difficult here. And Data finds yet another miss.
Another break from Data. And Data is not looking really good on the X side as well. And he breaks again. So it's up to Aiki and Impure, and they need another break from at least one of the FCs. Preferably the Nomads. As that's the one with the egg. And that's another break from Data.
Yeah, Data not doing the greatest at the moment, but it is Chile's first pick, so a little bit
Yeah.
of breathing time here. Or just get warmed up in this match here. But
And
in the
Aiki
meantime,
has-
the score lead is gonna grow to 200k for Chile at the moment.
Aiki has recovered some egg though, but Manuak is still 5% or 4.5%.
Not that far behind in score though. That hidden hard rock is helping.
Yeah.
But they're saying that dropping
One.
more
Yeah,
act and
right.
picking a slider break.
So now it's Impure Connect versus the Wild. And he kinda needs Umitas and Manuak to break. Otherwise it's not really winnable for Canada. And that's the Hard Rock FC gone, but I think it's still too late. It's already too late. Yeah.
Yeah, you have Kyoshin's on recovery, you have Ubitas still on the FC, 99.5 in
And
Impure.
that's a break
drops
from
as well.
Impure. Yeah. That kinda seals the deal, and the question is just, is Umitas gonna hold on to the FC? Another break from Aiki. And from Data, but it looks like
The
Umitas,
Kyoshin's does drop, but Ubitas still.
yeah. Umitas still on the 99. But he kind of shaked through the ending.
1 mil score on the Nomad, helped by that spinner bonus, but still, it's a 1 million score nonetheless.
No
Perfect
slider on top,
combo.
so, yeah. That's a really nice score from him.
And a decent fight from Impure, but just wasn't able to hold on for long enough, and also
Yeah.
not quite the support that he would have liked from Aiki and Data.
I mean, Aiki did okay actually for the hidden hard rock. I mean, that's pretty tough though. I don't really know why Canada overmodded the hidden on Data if Data
But
wasn't
Data,
comfortable.
both Data and Impure are hidden comfort players.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Data's
makes
hidden
sense.
comfort. I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know. I could have seen maybe another strong Nomad player from Canada playing at Nomad. But it's not their pick, so doesn't matter that it's not that important for them. And now it's Canada's turn to pick.
Whatever you go here, do you go
What?
Gimmick? But Chile protected the Nomad 5.
Yeah. What did Canada protect again? Did they protect Hidden 2 or?
Canada protected the DT3.
Okay. So I think Canada just... Okay, the Nomad 3. Wait! Afleron, thank you. I begged him to pick the Nomad 3.
Okay. So we have some flow alt. Very, very, very nice flow alt. This is actually pretty
Yeah.
hard. Like,
And the
for a
song-
4.6 star pull, having flow alt with the spacing is kind of insane.
Yeah. It's a banger song as well.
Oh yeah.
I really like it. And I'm excited to see this because this map has, I think, 1.3k combo, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not that easy to egg as well. So yeah, it has 1350 something combo.
Yeah. Very long map as well.
Yeah,
Has a
4 minutes
map.
almost, I think.
yeah 330 drain.
Yeah, okay. And there's a pattern right in the middle that is, I would, Xarelia also said that. There's one pattern right in the middle that is like way too hard for 4.6, I think, 4.4.
Oh, is it like is it the sliders that are like stacked with the note heads
Yeah,
like, on
and
the same
then,
place?
yeah, those, and then right after are just 4 cut streams. Like they're
Yeah,
not
I was
hard.
surprised we were able to find maps like that for like as an alt map this full. It's
Yeah.
kind of insane. But it does complement the hidden 3, which we're not going to be able to see unfortunately. It does complement the pool very well.
And we're going in. Aiki again not connecting. Okay, never mind.
Also, small
Maybe.
shoutouts to me. I suggested the free mod 1, so if you hated it, blame me. If you liked it,
No, I love the free mod one. It was a good song as well. Nice recommendation. And right as we go into the map, we see heavy egg drops from Afleron. And a miss instantly.
and now we want to see Kirsten's just straight to miss, but the accuracy not the best here.
I think maybe Aiki and Afleron just had a bit of a rough start. As they both start to recover their egg right now. But Chile has... Okay, I was about to say everyone has more than 95 egg, but then Weisama just dropped 50s and 100s only on that stream.
Sharmat does trade the miss though. So it's just Aiki versus Attendiendo.
And Atenyo has a 2% egg advantage, but I think Aiki is probably gonna recover. That's another break from Aplearon. QFC still up and a very strong recovery combo. And that's the FC gone for Attendiendo. Attendiendo? Attendiendo, I guess?
Yeah, Attendiendo. Yeah.
But it's a reverse choke from Koishing, so not that far off. And he's actually leading in score over Aiki because he has 5% better egg.
Yeah, Chile gonna continue bringing this over to their side. Kyoshin's YSMR just very strong combos and accuracies here.
Yeah.
Aiki gonna do his best to just hold the score lead. Or hold the... Apple Aaron does recover a decent combo. YSMR does drop though, but Shama trades that a little bit here.
But I think at this point it doesn't really matter if Shaomet breaks, because even if his egg is the best on Canada, he already broke like... Okay, that's Aiki gone. And now it's Aplearon on a recovery combo, and Koishin breaks. So if Aplearon holds, maybe
it's so hard though. This is 150k score lead, or score difference.
Yeah.
And just Aplearon on not spectacular accuracy, at least compared to like Weismer and Kyoshin's at 96. Right, that's a 6% act difference. Weismer does drop again here.
Okay,
and
so that's no combo on the side of Canada, on the side of Chile.
It's the 100k score. That's gonna be pretty hard to make up here. Look, Kyoshin's drops.
Yeah, so if Aplearon holds is possible, because he's scaling now. And he's just combo gaming through that last part.
Yeah, Aiki also holding as well. 93% shower mat finds yet another break. Is there enough time? There's one small slider section here at the end. It's gonna swap over at the last moment. Aiki and Kyoshin's trade.
But
it's just
it switched to Canada.
There's combo style on Chile, and this 20k difference. 20k difference for Canada.
This was so close. 2 B ranks from Canada, having more score than every other score in the lobby. Wow. That's pretty nice accuracies from Chile, but Canada kind of took it with the combo game. Thank you for picking this up, Aaron.
You shout us to Zenless if you play Zenless? I don't play Zenless, but I've watched it. No, this song is in Zenless. Zenless Zone Zero.
Okay.
It's a gacha game.
I see. And the Chile players are kind of saying sorry in the chat, it seems. So they expected higher scores or higher combos.
Yeah, that does look like what they're saying in chat right now.
Yeah. Because they're extra fine, so I don't think
their acts were actually beautiful. Like 95% is very, very solid.
Yeah. I think all of Chile, okay, no, besides Ascendio, they all have better eggs than me though. I have seen it in practice, so my score's higher, but they kind of egg gamed me, so that's really nice. Good job, Chile. And it was Canada pick, so it's not that great for Chile.
DT1 from Chile, gonna be picking into just like aim. This is just aim. It's super gambly.
I mean, last stage, Canada free-rate the DT1, so I don't know if that's the best pick that you can make right here. Because I think Canada is just very consistent on DTA.
Yeah, I'm a little bit puzzled at this pick because yes, it is gambly, but you also you have other options. I feel.
Yeah, I think so too.
You won on the Fremont 1 just on hidden, so I think like hidden 1 then becomes like a very solid option, as well as maybe even a Hard Rock 1, because Manuel outscored Ike on the Hard Rock as well there.
Yeah, but I think maybe overall Canada has the better Hard Rock lineup, so they have more players that are like leaning towards being comfortable, like towards being like okay in the comfort zone on Hard Rock, rather than Chile having like less players that are okay with playing Hard Rock. So that might be a reason for not picking Hard Rock. And we go into the DT1.
Yeah, I can know Appleurin staying in the lobby here. Radimar hopping in for the first one. And it's gonna be Daniel, Atendiendo, Weisselmar gonna be filling in slots for Chile.
Early miss for Appleurin, but doesn't really matter since it happened into first like 50 combo.
Yeah, that does seem to be like a recurring thing. This is 2 maps in a row now for Apple, but this time having very solid accuracy, but
Yeah.
Weisselmar 99.5 accuracy.
Currently, yeah. That's basically what's... Okay, no, and actually Chile is all around very good at the X department. They all have above 96. That's very impressive.
Yeah,
So,
meanwhile Radimar dropping down to 93, so that's all the score lead. All the score lead is just on accuracy right now. Like he has
Yeah,
recovered to
and on,
95, but still everyone is below Atendiendo's accuracy right now.
yeah.
Which is not what you want if you want to get a break point on this. You really want to have a break just like that.
That's a
Atentiendo
break.
drops.
And it's right in the middle as well, so he basically halved his score.
Yeah, especially on DT,
Yeah.
you have the 1.2 times multiplier as well. So this could start to scale dramatically, especially if Candle holds through the rest of it. Manuak's starting to find a little bit of shakes on these snaps. Again, Weisselmar yeah, Radimar 91, but still holding the combo. That's the important thing here.
Especially with Atendiendo breaking, that's what you want to see from Radimar right here. And that's another break from Atendiendo.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna make things worse for Chile here.
Yeah. That's the score just flipped. So
Oh my god, Roddy just almost missed that.
Yeah. So close on the edge. He should have slider broke like 5 times already. But he somehow managed to go through. And this looks like Canada is gonna be 3-way FCing.
Almost a
Yeah.
3 FC. Appleurin
Yeah,
finding the reverse
yeah.
stroke,
Yeah.
but still, despite that, almost a 3 million team score. And like Chile, like also like 1.12 million from Weisselmar, 1.08 from Manuel. Like that's 2 million. It's
Yeah.
just Atendiendo just finding those unfortunate breaks in the
That's
middle
right,
and
exactly.
immediately right after.
And that is the first breakpoint of this match. Radimar just missing out on one slider end for the perfect combo.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, DT1's such a gamble pick. I'm really curious as to why Chile didn't go for
Yeah.
like the hidden one. Like it very well could be that they're afraid of Canada being such a hidden oriented team that they don't want to pick into the hidden one here.
Canada has 2 hidden comfort players, so I can see the reason here maybe. But still, I would have at least expected maybe another free mod.
No, maybe not the free mod 3. Yeah, maybe not the free mod 3, but
Yeah, the
definitely
free
the
mod
free mod
3
2 could have been an
yeah.
option.
The free mod 3 is pretty tough, I can agree on that.
Who decided
I-
OD mod was a good idea?
Yeah.
Like, I did the replay for it because there was no hidden replays at the time. I have an easy hidden SS, right? That was my first time playing it on hidden, and like I was 98 until the very end, and I dropped like 3% accuracy and I got 95. Like, it's actually so hard, like, on hidden. And after picking DT2, I think this is the first match that we've seen Meltdown, actually.
Yeah. It was banned in some other matches, so... It was...
Picking his speed.
Also a really long map actually, so there's like even after DT it's still 3:30 I think.
Yeah, well, without DT, this is like a 5-minute 30 map.
Yeah.
It's so long.
It's so long, yeah. But it's not really that hard I think, like at least in my opinion. I
This
think
is all triples in standard.
Yeah.
But a lot higher BPM than last week. Last week was 225. This week we're going up to pretty much almost 250 BPM here.
yeah.
Also another banger.
I actually set a tandem score with a friend of mine on this.
Holy,
Like he was tapping and I was aiming.
nice.
We got like 200k I think. I have seeded normal, I like side read, so that looks pretty funny in my like in my locals, but
Yeah, I mind blocked this
expecting-
a little bit too much when I was trying to get the replay.
Yeah.
I just kept on breaking on air.
I'm expecting pretty good eggs right here, I think, because I think if you can tap this, then like it's not a stamina issue, because it's of course it's a bit stamina heavier, but I think if you can tap the BPM you shouldn't have a problem with the stamina.
And again, we're seeing early breaks from everyone except for Weiser.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie found a bancho actually.
Yeah,
But
Ronnie had a
the
bad
accuracy.
And we actually don't have a single accuracy that is higher than 92, 93. Okay, now Atendiano has recovered to 93.
Yeah, this map is what, OD 8.4 at 248. It's pretty difficult. Chile finding a double break. Ronnie finding yet another bancho. Oh my god, what is happening?
Okay. And Ronnie is still on the... Okay, that's a break from Weisama. Ronnie is on the 86-87% AFC. And now he actually breaks. Okay.
It's just Avalanche holding the combo. Never mind, not holding the combo.
Ronnie Mars did a bunch of... Wait, what? He just got a bancho again. The combo just went up to 600 and then he dropped.
What is happening with Ronnie? Last Suffer is also not having the greatest of time here.
Okay, now it's
It's
not
just-
a bancho from Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's been too long. Okay.
I had a match where I banchoed and then like it was like only like 20 seconds after that my score came back and I actually won the play. On an Anemone like DT. It was actually
Yeah.
so dumb. How you can break on the slow part? Oh, I think General also trades, but the act lead for Chile.
Yeah, but currently the score lead... wait, did Appa run Bancho? Did he
because-
Bancho break?
It doesn't
Yes,
matter. Why is
yeah,
our 94%? Why is our 94%? It's just
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beating Aaron and
Combo
Ronnie Moore's
and-
scores.
Yeah, combo. Okay, now after Aaron breaks on the sofa. And this is the back-to-back breakpoints? Maybe? Map is still not over, but no one on Canada expect Ronima has a good combo and Ronima has 87 egg. And he still has worse combo than Weisomar, who is on a 95 now. And this looks like Chile is gonna take a breakpoint right back.
Yeah, Canada needs Weismar to break.
Yeah,
But
and
Ronnie Moore
Ronima
breaks instead!
Surely it's not a bench, right? Okay, no, he's
No, but there's another break, and Appler finally breaks as well. Buster does break, but
Yeah, it's too- it's too
100k,
late.
there's not enough
Late.
time to make it up.
Wait, Ike has combo, after Aaron has combo, last upper just broke.
Wait,
Is that spinner? I don't think there's a spinner, right?
there's no time.
No, yeah, that's not time. Okay. But that was insanely close again. What are these, like, the team scores are kinda low actually, in my opinion. Like,
This map is hard. This
Yeah, I
map is
mean-
hard.
I guess the map is not that easy, but still.
Yeah. Weismar,
Overall,
95%.
actually.
Atendiendo, almost 95%.
We had two pretty good team scores on the free mod, but the nomad free only had 1.2 mil each. And okay, yeah, the DT1 had 3 mil and 2.8 mil. So, but we have two team scores that are under 1.5 mil, which is pretty surprising to me, as this is seed 1 was seed 4 or seed 5? Seed 4. And now we go into the second band phase. And Chile bands first. And they are banning Hard Rock 1.
Whoa, okay, that is not what I expected. I guess it is more slidery, it is a little bit more techy.
I just think that maybe Chile's opinion is that the overall Hard Rock roster from Canada is better than theirs. Even if they have a Hard Rock player that matches Ike, the other two players from Canada might be stronger on Hard Rock than the other two Hard Rock players from Chile. So I think that's a reasonable ban for Chile. And now I'm pretty excited to see if they are gonna pick their protect instantly or if they're gonna save it up in case they are forced to pick a map that is match point for the other team.
Yeah, I'm still a little... Yeah, I don't know what to make of the Hard Rock ban. Still waiting for Canada's ban.
They haven't decided yet.
They're really taking their time here. In the meantime, they just traded breakpoints, right? And like you mentioned, protects, right? We're
Yeah.
past the second ban phase. There are no more ban phases.
No more one ban. Okay.
Okay, so equal curveball from both teams.
Yeah. They just want the coin flip maps out of this match. And now it's Chile to pick. So will we just see their protect nomad 5 or will they lean towards maybe a free mod? And
Yep.
they're picking their protect nomad 5.
Alright, so the polyrhythm map, and we've already seen, like, all of the maps so far, Chile have a pretty substantial accuracy advantage.
And I think this is probably gonna keep on being like that on this Nomad 5. It just comes down to if Chile shit misses, I think. Because if they don't, I think they just win.
Yeah, this is very, like you can miss on anything basically,
Yeah,
especially the ending. But like, this map's just full of like gallops and full of like swing doubles. It's just really hard, especially this little section here.
and the roster for Canada stays pretty much the same. Data coming in, but Aiki and Aperon pretty much perma-lobbying for Canada.
Yep.
And
So we're seeing roster from Chile.
Chile's roster stays the same as on the DT3, if I'm not mistaken. No, Koishin, Klyoshin
Yeah.
comes in for last suffer. With that, we go into the Nomad 5.
Rhythm, polyrhythm, Nomad 5. Not just rhythm,
Will
polyrhythm,
we
Nomad
see
5.
will we see another instant break from Aperon? Surely not.
This map is so short as well. Like,
Yeah.
this map is like under 2 minutes drain time. And so every last bit of combo matters.
And as expected, the egg advantage is on Chile's side by a huge margin.
But Weissenberg
Only-
breaks.
Oh,
So it's just
yeah.
Kyoshin's at 97. Everyone else,
Still holding the FC.
yeah, everyone else holding FC. But Data has 93 as well to help with that. But again, Weissenberg's early break, not gonna do any favors. A little bit of a calm alt section here.
And
Aiki no
Aiki
drops.
breaks. So the score lead is now just gonna grow in favor of Chile. Especially with the recovery combo from Whitehammer. And the map is almost over.
Yeah. Aiki
So
knows
right
not
now-
who you want to be dropping.
Yeah. Right now the scaling begins and Kayashin drops. Data drops as well.
Wait, Chile's all
drops
good.
Aperon is
all
the only
gone.
one with combo. Aperon is the only one with combo. And it flipped, it flipped, it
happened?
flipped.
What happened to Chile? Oh my god, everyone on that side dropped at the last part of the Ki, and Apple Aaron and Aikino steal the point away.
That's crazy. And Aperon matches the score of Kayoshin's with full combo. Aperon has perfect combo and only has 690k.
B
That's the
rank
combo game.
PFC.
That's crazy.
B rank PFC. Aiki with the C rank breaking at the dead halfway part. And
What the
oh
fuck?
my god, that was a crazy breakpoint, and that's such a crucial breakpoint as well.
Yeah,
right?
that's
You're taking the
protect.
breakpoint on the protect.
That's that happened one time before, I think, or like did it happen more often? I think in a lower bracket match where a higher seed against a lower seed played, it happened as well. I know for a fact that it happened in Germany versus USA because I played in that match. So, but I don't know if it happened anywhere else after that. And now it's Canada's pick. And they can now take the lead. Surely we're not gonna witness back-to-back breakpoints. And it's 3-3 from Canada.
Okay, the anti-mod.
Reminder to take no fail from the ref.
Yep, of course. And Sharma going to be making a first appearance here.
Wow. Wait, didn't... Okay, he played in the warm-up. But... yeah. Or did he... Wait, didn't Xiaomat play the normal 3?
I believe
think he
Radamar played Genoa 3. Oh,
I think
Sharmat did.
Xiaomat-
Sharmat did play
Xiaomat
Genoa 3.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
He was
so
the only
not
one
first
who had...
appearance.
Yeah, he had
Oops.
good egg on. He was the only one with good egg on Canada, I think. That's why I couldn't
Okay.
remember. Okay,
And wow, we are starting very quickly.
yeah, we're starting very quickly, I was just gonna say. And as
Ike on the
expected...
easy. Ike on
Wait,
the easy.
Ike on the easy! I was just gonna say...
Ike on the easy.
That's interesting. And he's spinning wisely.
Yeah, the spinner does not have any additional multipliers, so that's just extra
Yeah.
free score for easy. Which
Yeah.
easy mode for this is 1.75. So
Yeah, I think so too, right? Yeah, 1.75.
and Manuel on the hard rock is not having a fun time on the precision 65%. And compared to Shelma at
Xiaomat
95.
on the 95. And he
Finding a
missed.
break. It is a trade though. But it's down to the hit on Kyoshin's, the easy on Aikino, still on the SS, and YSMR and Data on the no mods here. They're not finding yet another break. Data does miss though.
On the no mod, so... That's
Yeah,
pretty
and this
crucial.
is gonna
And
go
Aiki
over
dropped
super
SS.
quickly. Yeah, it's just down to... Oh my god, Kyoshin's down. Data also trades. And Sharmat has a really substantial score lead over Manadog. So it's just Ike versus Weisemar here.
Yeah. And that's favoring Weisoma, because he has a higher score cap than Aiki, even with the 94 egg.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes through this ending. This ending is very difficult with the rhythm changes, especially at OD9.
And Manuel has 64%. Even though he has 200 combo now, it will not be a single amount of score, because his egg is just so bad. Not to offend him, of course, but...
Yeah. Ike does FC, but Weisemar also FCs as well. And
but
that's going
I
to be
think
another
it's
break
enough.
point.
I think it's enough because of easy multiplier. I think it's enough.
Yeah,
It might be.
Chile's
Oh,
going to
no, yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. You're right.
Canada's going to be 100k shy of the win on the Fremont
But-
3.
Actually, the lowest score and the lowest egg coming from data bitten on this one, which is pretty surprising to me.
Yeah,
He
was
seems
not having a
to-
fun time on the OD9 here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but, like, I don't know. They're just... It seems like data has an off day, to me at least.
Yeah, potentially.
And now we have witnessed 4 breakpoints in a row. So surely there's not gonna be 5 or 6 in a row.
Oh my, like,
That's crazy. Imagine Chile picks BT3, Canada's Protect, and wins it. Okay. Currently
now's
waiting
time
for-
to start being careful from both teams,
Yeah.
right? It's 4, like, you win your first 2 picks, or your first picks each, and then I just traded 4 breakpoints back to back. So Chile's pick. Probably
That's
hidden 2 gamble? Yeah.
And that's actually potential for another breakpoint, because Canada is pretty good at hit 2, but I would consider the pick still to be in favor of Chile, since they are like the more gimmick favored team overall.
So all the gimmick maps are being picked back to back to back here. And Data gonna be staying here. The lobby. The Oceans Atendiendo looking to play here. Appleur filling in the last loss. Umitas coming back here. Returning after the free mod 1.
And this time, it takes a while before we get into the map, unlike on the Primo 2, we started very quickly.
Yeah. But we are seeing some golfs in chat, so
Yeah,
we're gonna be starting off very, very soon. And the good luck Fumo from Aaron.
going into the
Mikey
map.
not connecting. There we go.
Okay. He's there. And we have Umitas dropping the SS. I was just trying to mention his SS, but then he drops. And we got an early break from Aaron and Chaoshinx.
Yeah, Aaron continuing the streak of breaking at the beginning. Except for the free mod, or except for the no mod 5.
Yeah.
Aiki, Data still holding on, Umitas and Atendiendo also still holding on. But huge jack lead for Chile.
Yeah.
That's been the thing this entire match. Canada comboing everything, or most things. But Chile having the stronger rack.
And Chaoshinx now on a huge recovery combo with the best egg on Chile and Atendiendo with a drop. So that now favors Canada on the combo side. But of course still a huge lead in egg for Chile. And there's another break on the slow part from Atendiendo.
Yeah, this is still very difficult. There's one more finger control section to go after this break section. You do not want to be dropping any combos here. I saw lots of combo breaks in other matches, but this, especially in this match, this is critical. Appleur finds a break! The only or one of the FCs.
He was reverse chosen.
Double break from Chile.
Okay, and now the score is just growing on Canada's side because Aiki and Data are holding. Yeah.
Ubitas is gone. It's just Aiki on the FC.
Yeah. And yeah,
And
Data
Data
as well. Okay, but I don't know if Data is just, I don't know if he's maybe a bit skill capped on the pool right now, but his eggs aren't looking that great today, so I might be right about him having an off day, which is pretty bad for Canada since Data was one of the very good hidden players for Canada. So that might be the reason why they are not picking into hidden right now. And that's 5 breakpoints in a row now.
Yeah, this match is becoming crazy. It's off of Aiki and Data double FC here. Just continuing to properly test stamina.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a long map, you really need to keep your tapping in check, whereas here, it's just raw finger control check, right? Doesn't need to be super long here.
Yeah.
So that's why it's as difficult as it is in this pool.
And I'm pretty excited to see Chile on this because I think they will probably have some good eggs. Or I hope so at least. I didn't have good egg on this. I just combo gamed my way through. I think I FC'd with like 800k or something because my egg was like that bad. So hopefully Chile doesn't do the same and can pull off some good eggs.
Yep. And we're gonna be seeing a little bit of bancho lag, just normal things with the 20 client. but everyone gonna be quickly loading in this very short map. Like you mentioned, just 2 minutes strain, also a little bit under 2 minutes. Aiki, Weisemar are fighting the first breaks.
Yeah.
What? Accuracy on Ronimar, 98%. Aiki no 93.
How can Ronima act this better than the DT1? I will never know.
Finger control versus burst and aim is different, right? You have a little bit more break in between tapping here. But we're past the first finger control part, and just one... Sorry, Last Sufferer, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And we don't really have an egg advantage or disadvantage here on any side, but the combo advantage is definitely on Canada's side.
Yeah, Atendiendo has recovered the combo up to 400 combo. It is actually now the highest, or not the highest, but the second highest accuracy in the lobby. Bodybar dropping all the way to 91%. So having some of a fun time here.
The map is kind of already over because it's way too less time remaining to catch up.
Yes,
More than
700k,
700K, yeah.
and still going up. Second finger control section here.
They're still holding a freeway. Canada's still holding a freeway. That's not that great. Yeah, Aiki has a reverse choice, so I count it as a freeway.
Oh, Ronnie finds a slider break near the end, but that's still gonna be more than enough to take away the point, doubling Chile's score on the DT3. And that just shows how strong the protect is for Chile, the DT3. And they're on to their match point.
And finally, we don't have a breakpoint. Finally, after 5 breakpoints, we are seeing a team that wins their own pick. Very good, Canada. I'm proud.
Apple
6
gonna be
breakpoints.
breaking their curse here. Gonna be FC and getting on our map.
6 breakpoints would have been crazy. Including 2 protects as well, if Chile were to breakpoint on this, but they didn't, so...
Yeah. Not a lot of options left here. You have Nomad 4, you have Hidden 1, you have Hard Rock 2, and Fremont 2.
I don't know why
and also Hard Rock 3.
Canada...
Hard Rock 3 also an option.
I don't know why Canada isn't picking into the hard rock spot, as Chile banned the hard rock, so it would appear to me that Chile is...
They've only banned one of the Hard Rocks, and
Yeah.
also that was their protect, so it does make sense why.
Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. They just wanted to end the breakpoint spree, so they picked their protect, I guess. That makes sense.
What? It's Chile's pick here. They have to go into some of the more difficult picks. Right? You have Mechanics, Fremont 2. You just have hidden aim, hidden awkward aim, hidden 1. The 2 Hard Rock picks are left, and the custom from Kiara, also known as Charity. She name changed to Charity like recently. On the 1-4, and we're gonna be seeing Hard Rock 2 here. This is, I believe, a rank set, but a stat set it.
I think it's
Udine and
Glacier,
Put
but it's actually a map from Syria.
Yeah, Zerili did not map this. Zerili only uploaded this.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
that makes sense.
because it's a stats edit.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd never read the.
Oh, the original map. The original map set is a Kuroi's map, which is actually a custom mapper for this tournament. So it does make sense why it's here.
Yeah. Okay. Then it also makes sense that Syria uploaded this because he got the permission, I guess.
But this is kind of how do you, this is like snapping, snap wide angle aim 1/3. It's really weird.
And also,
And the
in my
acting is
opinion,
quite difficult.
it's not single tappable. You have to alt it.
Oh, I single tapped it.
Okay.
I single tapped it into replay, but it is quite high BPM. Like if you single tap it, like you have to be capable of like 240 BPM single tapping, because that is what this is. It's 240 BPM at 1/4,
Yeah.
or it's 230 actually, because it's 115 base. But still, same point.
Yeah, that's why I said alting on this is maybe better. As you see, you have a few doubles on the slider heads.
He not having a great intro, tapping very late in the intro. Sharmat finding an early break as well. Manuel actually having a way better time on this compared to the Fremont 3. That is very interesting because they're both precision maps.
And I'd consider the Fremont 3 easier on Hard Rock than this Hard Rock 2. But that's just
Absolutely.
me.
No, I also agree with that. This map is really hard.
I would say this one is more seeable on Hard Rock than the Fremont 3. I never have seen the Fremont 3 on Hard Rock. But I already had it in some other match. So. And that's a break from Sharmat.
Sharmat breaks again.
Yeah.
And
So
the accuracy is going for Chile. Again, I can know also
breaks
breaks.
from IG. So now it's up around on 83 versus Maniok, because why so much was broke. But Maniok has the 10% egg advantage over Apteron. So even if he breaks somewhat late in the map, he's probably gonna match up Aaron's score still. That's a break from Showermat, which is traded by Weisema.
We'll see how the rest of this goes. Again, the accuracy difference is 200k score. You know, like you need Manuel to break.
Yeah. And in about around 100 command Apteron breaks, and that kind of seals it for Canada. They can't win this anymore because their scores aren't scaling enough. And Maniok is still FCing with 93, so he kind of dropped some egg now, but
Yeah, and
so
Manuel is still holding the combo here. And like this map is already over.
yeah.
It's just on Manuel, whether EFCs or not.
As soon as Apteron broke, it was basically over for Canada.
Yeah, Akinu does hold a good recovery, but Manuel finds a break at the end.
Very unlucky. And another break. But that's just enough. But they already won the match, so it's not.
Yeah, very impressive score from Manuel. Unfortunate break at the end, but that's more than enough to win a point for Chile.
And Weisema says thank you, Manu, in the chat. But Yumitas actually with another really decent score, and overall the egg on Chile is way better than the egg on Canada. Almost on an A rank, just short of the A rank here, all with 92.
Yeah, that's like the border between between an A and a B rank.
Yeah.
But still, that's still more than enough to contest Aikino's also similar combo. But again, act difference.
Yeah. and of course to completely match Aaron's combo.
Yeah, Apple Aaron also had combo, but again, this is literally just the this match. It's combo gamers versus act players, and that's the thing. Just that Manuak actually held the combo this time, and was able to just bring the entire score lead over like once Aaron dropped the last bit of combo from Canada A. So was able to run away with that point. But it's still not over. Canada A still up here. Still up 5-4. It's their pick to try to end it. And it's gonna be the free mod too. We're gonna be cleaning out the free mod pool. Getting players back under comfort mods here. What do you make of this?
I'm not sure, but maybe we can see, or maybe we see another easy. Okay, Chile actually taking a timeout.
Are timers allowed this late? I think.
Yeah,
I think it
timeouts
is.
are allowed. Yeah, it's 120 seconds. 1:13. And it seems like Canada has either they have picked the map that Chile is confident on, and now Chile is taking a timeout to practice the tiebreaker, or Canada has picked the map that is very bad for Chile, and now they are taking a timeout to practice that map.
Yeah, just getting a little bit of comfort on who's the best playing at that map currently. Looks like all of Canada is actually just gone.
Yeah.
all of Canada is playing the map. All of Canada is playing the map right now. And this is also a super gambling map. Like, the timeout timer is longer than the map length.
Yeah.
This is a 1 minute 50-second map.
And this map is just, I don't know, this map is super hard on Hard Rock, in my opinion. It's kind of comboable, but it has some very harsh overlaps. Especially like after the intro, there's a really hard to hit overlap. So I think we're gonna see the players having a more hard time on the Hard Rock on this. But I'm interested if Canada is trying to overmod it again. And now we have 2 players from each team in the lobby, like 1 player from each team.
And now we see the timeout timer starting up right now. Alright, just 2 more minutes. It's a 2-minute timeout from Chile. Just trying to slow the momentum of Canada and get practiced for the final pick of this match. 3-on-2. Just want to mention the stats of this map. CS 3.1, AR 8.7. Very dense. Gonna be a very, very dense map.
Wait, is this Canada's? Yeah, this is Canada's pick, right?
Yep, this is Canada's pick. Aaron popping in slot 6 for a little bit. Okay, we are good. But looks like Kyoshин's likely gonna be playing here. Has not left the lobby at all. And Impure gonna be here. Which, wait, is this like actually Impure's first snap? I think this is like Impure's like actual first snap. No, Impure played on a few other. I'm so good at remembering who played on what maps.
I don't know if Impure played anything else. I'm not sure.
No, it was just the free mod one.
Okay.
And also the warm-ups. The one game
Yeah,
before
the
key.
warm-ups, of course. Yeah.
Well, 1 key and 4 key is so troll. All my windows just closed. I'm so confused. Okay. We're back.
Are you back? Okay, nice.
Looks like we're waiting on players for Chile. We got one more, and it's gonna be Umatas. Likely gonna be going on the no mod consistency, like we've seen for both Different Mod 1 and Different Mod 2. Or actually, didn't play on Different Mod 2. But still, gonna be relying on the Fremont consistency, and it's gonna be another last second sub out to Last Suffer. The last pick of the match. How excited are you, Keys?
I'm hoping for tiebreaker, of course, but I also kind of want Canada to win as a biased, like as a biased person. Like I'm not biased as a caster, but
I can know no
be-
mod, Last Suffer, no
Yeah.
mod, and
Okay.
normal mods.
And as expected, Maniok on the hard rock, of course. And I think he can make the difference here. If he pulls out a good hard rock score, and last time actually dropped on the normal right at the start. Is traded by the hard rock from Canada, and Maniok trades that back. So it's 2 FCs to 1 FC and a reverse choke.
Yeah, it's the hard rocks trading each other,
Yeah.
and it's still gonna be the exact same. Charmac gonna be playing Never Break. This time, Aiki has a combo, or has an activate over Last Suffer. Charmac playing Never Break. Last Suffer and Impaired Trade.
Yeah. Which leaves the okay and Chaotian break. So it's just Aiki on the last FC in the lobby on the no mod.
Yeah, and this map is super short, right? Like we're already at the halfway point.
Yeah. We already
It's
over
first
it
to
actually.
grow over 100k.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite say it's over. You have some combo from Manuak. If you're able to hold, then
He breaks.
okay, and he
By the way,
breaks.
Shower mat broke on the exact pattern that I meant on the overlap when he
Ah.
first
Last Suffer finds another break. It's just Aikino here, gonna be
Yeah.
carrying up for
and
Team
Aiki
Canada.
are just scared, and it's already over. There's not enough time. Even if Aiki breaks now, he would need to chain this as well. And that's it. And with that, Canada A wins the match against Chile. 6-4.
Yeah, top 3
So-
secured for Canada A. Chile gonna be having to face the
Canada
losers
B.
bracket against Canada B. So back-to-back Canada teams here. But still a very good fight, very good match here today. And gonna be exciting to see how finals week is gonna go. We're gonna have a very stacked lineup of teams. Still have one more match to go tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is China
Spain versus China.
Spain.
Holy.
I'm very excited for that.
In 9 hours? Okay.
I'm
Surely we have
gonna
streamers
be
for that, right?
crazy asleep by then. Even if I think that's like, let's get like 2 p.m.
Is there no one sign up for it? If there's no one signed up for it, I will wake up early to stream it. Okay, oh, Keon has signed up for it. Thank you, Keon. Keon also streamed this match? Shout out to Keon.
Shout out to Kian.
Massive shout out
Thank
to
you
Keon.
for waking up early and streaming this match for us. Thanks, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see if both teams decide to do a tiebreaker show match here. And it does look like it. So we will be seeing a tiebreaker showcase of what could have happened here. It definitely looked like there was a chance for a tiebreaker to happen, especially with all the breakpoints that happened. Chile want to lose so they can beat both Canada teams 100%. What? Huh? What does that mean?
I think they're like trying to say that Canada either loses against France, so that Chile faces them again after they win against Canada B, like.
Okay.
Or Canada A makes it into grands and Chile makes it into grands.
Okay, I did not understand that until you explained.
Yeah.
We had tiebreaker showcase here. If you look at the I misread the guest diffs. Okay, never mind. You ignore what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Nyan, not Kayan, which is a reference to our streamer, but that is not the guest creator.
Elden Ring lineup is told from Steady. That's great. And with that, we go into the tiebreaker showcase.
I'll go warm up.
Very much just a consistency map. And that's an easy, a hard rock, and a hidden hard rock, and hidden on.
Oh my god, yeah, this is just a showcase here.
Yeah. I went hard rock on the tech tiebreaker today in the showcase as well. Against Ike, actually.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I lost to Ike in a 1v1 tourney. I kinda had an off day.
Was it MSC?
Yeah, it was MSC. I couldn't combo at all today, so he just I mean, he egged good as well, but like, I out-egged him on most maps, and then I just lost on combo on legit every map besides, I think, like the custom, like there's a custom slot on the tourney, which is like the skill cap slot, and I only won on the skill cap slot and nothing else.
Yeah, both teams gonna be having fun with the mod selections here. Manuel got a hit on hard rock, jeez.
Yeah, but it actually looks like Data and Ike have practiced this tiebreaker with these mods that they are playing, because they both look really
Ike
comfortable.
is not in the lobby.
Oh, Impure, I mean, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ike was just in that slot, so...
Okay. Vacation is also doing quite well. Last Suffer also... Oh, okay. I'm sorry again. Can I please stop? Like... Anyways, Manuel hit a hard rock mid 85%. That's quite solid there. Appler is also not really that known for being a hard rock player. So, 82% is also quite decent, especially if you've not practiced this before.
Comboing as well, so... That's pretty
Here
impressive.
comes the density for Data.
That's just unreadable fun. But we actually have a pretty impressive egg from Impure on the hidden. And he's
Yeah,
also
90
still of seeing, I think.
96 is very, very solid. I don't remember what act I got. I think I got 98. I'm pretty sure I had 98 for
Yeah,
the weekend.
I made the mistake of sight reading at the match. I mean, I got like 94 for 180k something, but that's what
Yeah,
I
this-
lost, so.
This map is, like, you can call it Nomad 1-2, but there are actually, like, surprisingly many
Yeah.
awkward patterns in
Yeah,
this.
there's
With-
a few weird sliders, in my opinion. Like, there's just a few sliders that are like
Yeah,
directly
like
under
this
the nose.
jumps, like these jumps, like these
Yeah.
are like really awkward. And then you also have the 1/3 coming up, which if you do not know it's there, it is very
Yeah.
easy to break on that. Which I broke on my sight read on the 1/3. right here. And yeah, Impure drops back there as well.
But Impure actually still FCing this right now with the hidden and 96.7% egg. Right.
Yeah, this is a crazy score from Impure.
This is a really good score from Impure, yeah. But now that the nerves are gone, it's more reasonable, maybe. We don't know.
600k?
Yeah. If he FCs, that's actually a really great score. Like it already is, of course. But if he FCs, that would be like very, very nice.
Yeah, max combo is what, 1550 something?
Yeah.
So, like, what is he doing?
I think it's more than 1550. I think it's like 1700.
No, it's 15 something. I did not. There's no way I dropped 200 points of Slider Rants.
Okay,
There's
okay.
no way it's 1551. Okay, so apparently I got a perfect combo in my replay.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a 97% egg. Maybe a few from Impure. Surely he doesn't drop.
Yeah, if there's no drops, this is gonna be 1 mil on the tiebreaker. Yeah, that's gonna be an FC, and it's not 1 million, but it's still an FC.
Yeah,
On the
that's a
tiebreaker
really
showcase.
impressive score. That's a great score.
976k.
Wow.
Like, also, Apple 294k on the Hard Rock is also crazy. Last
And
Suffer putting
Data,
up, like all of Chile putting up, like, good scores as well, like, for a tiebreaker map. But
and Data score would have been like 360k, 364, 365 something with the multiplier. I think is it more than, no, it's just
it's
2.0.
2 times more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for
Canada
this
versus
matchup.
Chile. Thanks again, shout out to Kian for streaming. And yeah, Canada moving on to the winners finals versus
versus France.
France. Okay, I was just missing the words. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Spain versus China. Later today, actually, 9 hours at 12 UTC. We'll see you then. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Have a great day.